Good evening. Welcome to St. John's Liturgy Online. This is evening prayer for Wednesday, June the 3rd, and we're using Celtic song and prayers this evening. I prayed, and understanding was given me. I called on God, and the spirit of wisdom came to me.
God it was who said to Abraham, pack your bags and travel on. God it was who said to Sarah, smile and soon you'll bear a son. Travelling folk and aged mothers, wondering when they thought they'd done. This is how God calls his people, losing all because of one. God it was who said to Moses, save my people, part the sea. God it was who said to Miriam, sing and dance to show you're free. Shepherds, saints and tambourinists, doing what he knew they could. This is how God calls his people, liberating what they should. Christ it was who said to Matthew, leave your books and follow me. Christ it was who said to Martha, listen first, then make the tea. Civil servants and housekeepers, changing places at a cost. This is how Christ calls disciples, finding those he knew were lost.
We seek your presence, O God, not because we have managed to see clearly or been true in all things this day, not because we have succeeded in loving or in reverencing those around us, but because we want to see with clarity, because we long to be true, because we desire to love as we have been loved. Renew our inner sight, make fresh our longings to be true, and grant us the grace of loving this night, that we may end this day as we had hoped to live it, that we may end this day restored to our deepest yearnings, that we may end this day as we intend to live tomorrow, as we intend to live tomorrow. I will show you hidden things that you have not known. Show me wisdom in my inner being. For the wisdom that fashioned the universe and can be read in the earth's dark depths and in heaven's infinity of lights, thanks be to you, O God. For the wisdom of teachers before us and their words and imaginative seeing, for the wisdom of those we have known and their silence and humility of speech, and for wisdom's wellspring in our own soul and in the soul of every human being, from which ancient truths and new realizations spring forth. Thanks be to you. Let wisdom unfold in our heart and mind, and in the men and women of every nation. Let us see the foundations for a new harmony with us and between us, the foundations for a recovered unity with the earth and all its creatures. For the ground of life is in you, O God. The ground of all life is in you. Let us recall the events of the day and pray for the life of the world. In the great lights of the night sky and its unbounded stretches of space, we glimpse the shinings of your presence, O God. In the universe of our soul and its boundless depths, we look for emanations of your light. In the silence of sleep and the dreams of the night, we watch for jewels of infinity. In the silence of sleep and the dreams of the night, we watch for the shinings of your presence. Earlier this week, we reflected on the cracks that let the light in. Through the images in evening prayer tonight, we've seen how the light coming in makes beauty when we look at it through the lens of beauty. The Celtic song, Jesus Calls Us, from the Iona community, which we heard at the beginning of evening prayer, includes the repeating line, "This is how God calls his people." And each verse completes this line differently through the lens of different people's stories. How would you complete that line? Looking through the lens of your own life and what is happening in your current times. Don't write a paragraph, just complete the sentence, "This is how God calls his people." As few or as many times as you like. Just complete that one sentence. If you like, go back to the beginning of the video and listen to the song again for inspiration.